Yo, Undead, thanks for the follow, man. I hope my mic is working okay. So, I'm in my new house. Let me know if anything's a bit weird. My monitoring wasn't working, so that was shit. But I can see that my mic is like doing stuff. So that's cool. What are we doing today? Just getting things together. So we've got this clothing menu that we've been working on, which is massive. Big shout out to Simon for helping out arrange everything. So you can see that it's like working, but what I wanted to do was, so we've got these different categories of stuff. Ah, sweet, I'm glad my mic's good. First time running everything in the new house, so I'm sort of like, and I've only got one monitor today, so I might be a bit slow on the chat. Avenge Maximus, good to see ya. Thanks for the lurk, Blank. I'll just be streaming for a bit, talking some shit. Mainly going to put like a category switcher at the top, so this is not so long. Similar to if you go into your satchel, this thing, so like this, so you can filter through those. So that's the like the clothing menu goal for today. Hey Simon, what's going on? Other stuff, I mean, there's probably a bunch of little things we've got to tidy up and add and stuff. Like the thing I'm really excited about, right, is this gold panning. So I've been wanting to gold pan for ages, and so now we can. But maybe I don't have the gold panning script started. One sec. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, let's use the gold pan. There we go. So I think search is a bit of, I might change that button. I'll change it to like pan. So the cool thing we can do with gold is link it into our economy. Oh sweet, I actually got nuggets. It usually never happens. So maybe just teleport there. The really cool thing about this server that we set up is the API we set up to a commodities market, like a real world commodities market, right? So anytime you go into the bank, you can go check the markets, right? Oh, of course this won't work. Well, you used to be able to view the markets, and what that would do is basically connect you to anything in the commodities API. So that's one I gotta fix. What's going on here? I mean, that script, okay, here we go. We got some issue. Table expected got nil. Well, anyway, how it works is that it talks to the API, and the market value of gold is determined by the real world value of gold, and then rounded down to this time period. So each day you log in, you'll be able to basically sell your gold for different values, which can be really cool. You can either lose money or gain money. Thanks for the follow, Jaxby. Hope you're doing well, mate. I've got my laptop on the side here for my chat. So, yeah. So a few things to fix, obviously. It's been a while since I've been on the server. So now we're going to get into a bit of actual dev work here. So, whoa. Gifting subs, bro. Settle down. Oh, that's funny. You just gifted my fiance a sub. Bro, steady on. Oh, Simon subscribed, guys. What the? This is too much. Man, I'm gonna have to turn down the notifications thing. Oh shit, thanks for the subscription, Puppy Witzes. Yeah, let me just turn down that notification. Holy shit. Blank subscribed. Oh, guys. It's hectic. Alert box. Shit. Alright, I don't know how to turn it down. Anyway, if you guys could chill on that would be good. Should be good now. Alright, so yeah, alright, you can see the code now. You can see what's going on. Alright, so I'm going to steal some stuff from, I think it's a general store. They have like buttons at the top. Yeah, this controls section. And it just uses dots for the categories, which is really what we need. Because it's not, I mean, there are icons for it, but they're a bit small. This just makes it a bit cleaner. Okay, so we have to add that into the HTML right at the top here. So that's step one. We may have to, yeah, put these in different steps. So bit of moving stuff around, but that shouldn't be an issue. So there's a transition. We're going to put this section in. So this is just the HTML that holds the stuff in place. And I'm a bit OCD, so I have to fix the formatting. So we've only got like 4 different categories, I think, as well. So what do we got? So the first one's got to be active. It's not provisions. I think it's torso. So that's that, and then what else we got? Can use my buttons again. So close. Yeah, we got torso, waist, legs, accessories. Torso, waist, legs, accessories. We don't need these other 2. Yeah, and I'm just on the development server, which is just my local one. So you won't actually see me on the server itself. Yeah. People are trying to find me. Okay, so... Alright. If we... I don't think we've got the image filter dot in our assets folder. So we're going to have to go, because this is just cut and paste from another script, we're going to have to go grab that image. So it's called filter dot. Copy that. HTML assets. Yeah, this is a bit different. I'll just bung it in here. So that's now, I think I can do just assets. Oh wait. We'll try that anyway. Hopefully that'll find the dots. And it's not provisions, our first one. It's going to be torso. And then we'll have these buttons at the top as well. So we'll link them in to change, hopefully. Now, the other thing I need to do is these classes, controls, control center, sat nav, subtitle, satchel nav. These all won't exist probably. So go to general store CSS. Should have it. Maybe it doesn't. I mean, it does for, oh, I mean, we did it with, that's 4K. So controls. I'll grab all of that. What else we got? Oh, we'll just steal those bits. What do we got? Controls, center controls. Find the other ones. Just add them up the top here. I think we have a search. What else we got? Control, sat nav, subtitle. There we go. What's the other one? Satchel nav. Huh. We don't have that one in there. I've only got it in the inventory. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now that we've got everything in the script, we might have to refresh just to get those images to show up. Restart parks, clothing. Okay, this is probably going to look real broken too. Oh yeah, super broken. Hilarious. Wow. I can't even exit. Okay, let's restart. So just so you guys can see, it's so broken. The buttons are right, like they're only tiny little dots, so for that to be like massive, it's pretty funny. That looks great. About perfect. Okay, so I don't think you guys can see this, but you'll see what I'm like highlighting. Okay, so I feel like the controls block is fine, controls center is fine. Oh, this is tricky because I usually have this open on another monitor. Hold on. Okay, let's start with these images, right? So, oh, I didn't get navcat, so that's probably why. Did we get navcat? No, we didn't. Navcat. How does this not have navcat? But it's in the... Or maybe I set the image to be so tiny. It's really weird. Oh, okay. Controls center list item. That's gonna be it. So li. Yep, grab these. So for any list items, images, we set the width to 8 pixels and it's half opacity, and then when you hover over it goes to 1. So just a little hover in thing. Okay, so you can restart. Hopefully this fixes the size of it. We're not looking crazy. Okay, so that's a bit better. It's not right, but you can see we've got our little thingy-majiggies here. Oh no, I somehow hit close. This does something weird. Okay, so we've broken it pretty good, but we'll get it back. I'm not worried. So the other bit is the title's no longer there. So this bit should be below the title. And these should be centered, so I'm not sure why they're not centered. And these buttons are like totally wrong. So I think we're missing some CSS. The buttons, because they're meant to have like a rounded edge and the text meant to be in the middle. So let's go have a look at what they're called. Oh, so there's something, the button class. Let's see what we've got for button. Okay, so that's this here. Oh, sorry guys. This bit. We've got I mean, it says the button background's transparent, but it's like a white button. We'll just try it. Just to see if it fixes the size of it. But I have this one here. So what's that button? I don't have any buttons really that I'm using. We'll just see what overrides. Okay. I mean, it's now round, so that's good. But now torso's on the outside. So we're gonna have to probably rename the classes and stuff. So I prefer it to not put torso on the other side. So that's gonna be something to do with the float. I might just get on the border radius and the font family. Might be able to use, I'm just going to take these, put them in here, get rid of that. That should work with the existing buttons, hopefully, because there are none really. It's only those buttons at the top. Yeah, because I mean, we don't have save or anything yet, and we only go back and forth between. We got a scroll bar and then the arrows, so there's no other buttons that should interrupt. I'll try this as the font family, but we're using Rhino regular, so we'll do that one actually. I think that's the right one. Put that as the font family. Restarter. I mean, yeah, could be right. I don't know. Let's fix some of this alignment issue. I think it's just the width that we've set on one of the divs. So this UL should be centered, I think. So I'm just going to check if there's a UL class in here. Alright, we've got one here that we could take probably. So this is what we needed. So we've got our UL. This is our unordered list item. So this bit should hopefully center it. What else? Okay. Yep, so that's centered now. The buttons are centered. I mean, torso's not right, but whatever. We'll get there. Okay, now let's go back to the HTML. So the title needs to come out of here. This needs to be up here. Moving along nice. Yeah, I mean, like, this is what how I started development as a web designer. So I learned CSS pretty well. Categorizing each bit of clothing into a category. Yeah, I mean, oh, now we've lost our menu. Oh, it's just making the categories a bit easier, so it's not such a long list. And a lot of my menus are like that, so. And it's just the same as like RDO. It's just that little bit of polish, you know. Okay, so now that I've done that, we've lost this class is not showing up anymore. So that's interesting. What if I put it all inside this first step? Because the cool thing about these menus is that we use Vue.js. Okay, so now that's all in the one place, but that's not really what we want. I guess maybe we can. So we're going to move this torso heading into the top there. Yeah, Jax be very generous with the gifted subs, bro. I was not expecting that. I was expecting a few follows maybe, but that's cool. Maybe I should put a sub goal thing up again. Okay, so we're looking pretty good right now. Yeah, this looks great. I think this is ready to release. I'll sell it on Tebex. Okay, so I want torso to look as big as this torso. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the support. Do you guys stream at all? You have to link me to your streams or whatever. Okay. First things first, what are we gonna do? Do I have it all in? Because we want the thing to be outside of heading 1. I mean, outside of... See how we've got this, where is it? If step 1, right? So we go up to script. So open UI. I think we set the step to 1, right? So if step 1 if display, yeah, we do that. And we only show this if step 1. So that's why that's there. Imagine if I said we needed to do more bulk updates. You know, I'd be like, hold up guys, give me a sec. I gotta do some proper dev. Sod's always got priority. I figured. So I guess this is a transition thing. So I don't know if this is kind of like bits and pieces from the creator menu. So I'm like, maybe I put it outside of the transition section. And step 1 will be there. So this should always show up, I think. Feel good to be back on RedM? It does. I'll be happier when I have my 2 screens. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I restarted that, didn't I? So now it's showing up regardless of what step we're on, which is perfect. That's what we want. We always want this bit at the top to show, and then the bottom bit will change. It said it's at the, it's ready to be delivered or whatever. So hopefully we get our HDMI to DisplayPort cable, so then I can have the chat up on the side. I'm kind of like, you see me looking down because I'm looking at my laptop. But yeah, it'll be cool. Like, it's already a little bit different, this setup. Like, I put things in a better spot this time. Like my little audio box, it used to be too far away to reach because of the cables. And now I can actually turn things up and down using that. My broken 3080 Ti is now a 4070 Ti. It's a tank of a card, but it's not as long. Like, it's shorter that way. So it's not like butted up against the fan. So that's kind of cool. They put one of those anti-sag things too. So it looks like it's got its own support rail that pokes out and stops it from sagging. So that's sweet. But I've noticed they've disconnected my little motherboard temperature LED readout, and my water cooler, the NZXT water cooler, used to have like the logo and the color would spin around, but now it's off. So I hope the water cooler is doing something, otherwise my PC's getting melted. But I think it's all good. I hope. So, I mean, I was using this PC all day yesterday. I have no idea what the temperature is, but it didn't shut down. Yeah, that's what I feared. Like, it would have lasted maybe like, what, 20 minutes and then gone, doo. And the frame rates have been good, so. Alright, well, what are we doing? Let's fix the alignment of the bloody Q button. Okay, I'm going to go to... Let me just put this on there as well. Maybe... Do you guys like seeing the terminal? Like this little... That little bad boy? Oh. That cool to see? I don't know why it's like that. What did I do? It's not even that big. Oh, maybe it is because it's real wide. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really, I mean, it's fine because I guess people understand that, like, sometimes I'll be typing in terminal and they won't know what I'm doing. And they're like, what's he doing? But the terminal is just like how he restarts scripts. It's like the health of the server, basically. So if I restart, you probably can't even read that. Parks clothing. If I do that, the menu will restart. Stuff like that. The other one, NUI DevTools. There's this one. This is like inspect element when you're working on a website. If you're a web designer, you've probably seen this. But you can use this in... I should make it another scene. But basically... if I move that around... Okay, so that's cool. Each script is basically its own iframe if it's got a NUI or like a user interface. So you can just like scroll through the HTML. And so this is how it helps me debug like what's going on. So if I bring the menu up by typing in close. So now that the menu's up and we go back to the NUI thing, you can see I've got all these extra divs now. So this is the app. We should probably turn this off because this is like the character frame for when you're like, oh, maybe we will. Do you want to spin your character around while you're making clothing adjustments and stuff? I think that'll be cool, but it might look a bit weird in-game, like when you're watching someone else work on their clothes because their character will spin around. That'd be like just doing a ballerina thing. Okay, so now like you can see when I'm hovering over things, it like highlights different bits on the menu. So I just got to move it to the side so I can actually read what's going on. I mean, that underline's fine because it's centered. This control section. Okay, so we've got a defined width. What is this width? We've almost got to tell it to inherit the width, so hopefully. I think that did that. Okay, cool. So now that's the only annoying thing is, see that, it's like yeah, because you could make them like go into a bucket when they change their clothes. But I guess it's like, are we going to have it so you just type clothes anywhere? Probably not, because that seems a little like, do you want people to have to go to a clothing store to adjust their clothes? Do they not have to do that? I don't know. The other thing I wanted to do was, the other thing I have to do too is set up like the loadouts. So you can store like maybe 8 different outfits. And then if you go to your camp or you go to a clothing store, you can change your outfit just by selecting that. So that's a menu I've got to make as well. I don't have a design particularly in mind just yet. So it's got to be like create or like, yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of flow things we could do with that. But for now, let's make these thingies appear in the right spot. Oh, so this one as well has got its own pixel width, so I've got to adjust that. It's better too, because if a criminal gets into a shootout and can run into a forest and do clothes, yeah, exactly. So if we inherit that, so that's all good. As long as these don't have defined widths in pixels, we're good. However, okay, so that's why that's not working. It's got Croc sans serif. Each general store, yeah, they've got that little room, hey. So what do we just do? Changes the width to inherit. Oh, I want to put like a little, the same, this has got padding right 5%. So this has got to have like a margin right 5%. It's because otherwise it's a little off center to take into account the space for the scroll bar. So I've got to, yeah, we added a little margin there, so it's the same alignment as the heading menu. Okay, so that's, we'll put that in there. Margin right 5% for controls. Alright, so my mute button stopped working too as well. It's weird. I thought it was Control M, but it's not. I feel like DevTools has got to be another screen. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we're working on CSS mainly. That's the general store. What did I change it? Oh, they have font. Why did I format that? Okay. Okay, so it was dot controls, putting a margin right 5%. What else do we want to do? Okay, we need to change the font family. Satchel nav, so it's like proc. Oh, so I just turned font family off. It's right. Sweet. Now, why is it so... Okay, so font size. I think that looks better already. Okay, so we just turn off the height and width. I mean, the width needs to be a little bit wider because I want it to be a square. $40. $35, font family off, font size 20. Okay, so it's starting to look a little bit better. The buttons and the text are in the right spot. So what do we do? Satchel nav. Change these to... I mean, I shouldn't use pixel define because this is going to change on resolution shift, so yeah, it is what it is. Just get it working and then do some responsive design changes. Restart. Huh, why is it so far over? That looks weird. Oh, we didn't do the inherit, did we? You gotta change the width to inherit on a few of these. That kind of looked weird. Yeah, okay, so width. Inherit, yeah, okay. Width inherit needs to be put on. And then we're good. I think class controls has, yeah, this needs width inherit as well. Controls center and controls. We've set it to 340, we've got to go inherit. Controls center and controls. Oh, what's the other one? Yeah, there we go. With inherit. Inherit. Right, oh, the other thing. Change the font size of that title. Oh, and that button click has got to not be closed. Okay. So. I'm thinking I should put like a star wipe whenever I change scenes rather than just like a fade across. I think that'd be cool. Star wipe. Subtitle. Okay, so we don't have subtitle. Class subtitle, there we go. Okay, this has got a lot of stuff that we should cut out. Don't need font family. Oh. Inherit. Adding top. Float left is probably going to do some weird shit. Let's see what it does. Didn't even do anything. That's weird. Try controls center sat nav. Subtitle. ID subtitle. Excuse me. All right, we didn't put a hash in this bit, so we had that. Need a hash. Then we should be good. Okay, so that makes sense. Let's restart that. F2. Close. Whoa, yeah, so the float left definitely fucked with it. So probably get rid of the float left. Oh, I could help Wolfie actually. He asked me some CSS questions. So float. Yeah, so if we unset float, that's good. Is that font though? It's a little like thin. So what is this one? So if we do this, font family. Whoa. Why did you copy all that? That's weird. What's wrong with that one? Yeah. Whoa. Float. Font family. Font. We're a family of fonts. RDR, Lino, regular. Alright, I'm just going to do that in the... Get rid of the float. Font, family... Whatever, Lino. This one. Sorry. My bad. Okay. F2, F8, restart menu, F8, T, close. Okay, so that's better. Fits in between our buttons at the top. Now we can get rid of the other torso value. Right. So get rid of that big chunky menu. And we can just use this one and it'll like be all cool. There. We're getting over a cold, if you didn't notice. It's not been fun. Lasts forever. Been locking stuff up for a while. Yeah. Okay, we can get rid of that H1. Right. So now we've got to add some logic. So we could probably change key. So this is like, I wonder if I can do that. That might be cool. So this is the div for torso. This is a division for waist. So the other interesting thing is, since I last streamed, is the release of ChatGPT, and it has made my life so much easier in terms of coding. So you'll probably see a bit of me doing it on here, because now I never just go to Stack Overflow or Google shit. I just go to ChatGPT. Okay, so now let's have a look without those headings in the way. We've still got a bit of, see how we're running off the thing here. You're gonna have to change the height of the menu. And I kind of want there to be an underline always at the top, but I don't know. There's already one there, so I guess we take one away from the first div. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna make sure that this isn't running off the bottom anymore. So we have to change the height of that division. This is form. Maybe it's this div. No ID. Oh, it's this one. I've just got inline style. 880px. So if we shorten that. How low do we go? Let's just move it up to the top. So what are we going to cut off? Cut it there. 770. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 clothing items. I think that's good before it gets cut off. Yeah, alright, we'll set it to 770. Now we'll have to adjust it when it comes time to... Do I do this over and over again? I hope not. So it's just one giant div. Yeah, that contains everything. Really should give that an ID and stuff. Okay. We start clothing. Alright, sweet. Our butt's not hanging out. Okay, so now if we need to register Q and E button presses. So we're technically not controlling our character, so we can't use like the control inputs, so we have to use like the actual keyboard button press values. So I've got those in another script. We can go have a look at that just to make sure, just to see if that's registering. But let's check ChatGPT. Because this normally works in jQuery. Timothy Chinathy, howdy. but I'm going to be doing this in Vue.js. So I'm just going to check with ChatGPT to see what is the best way to check keyboard button presses, particularly Q and E, when a Vue.js menu is open. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Because I'm not that experienced with Vue.js. Like, this is new for me. So you want to add a key down listener in the mounted section. Okay, see, that was what I needed to know. And then you have a method. Define the handle key down method to check if Q or E was pressed and if the menu is open. In this example, is menu open? So that's cool. We only want to check when it's open, because sometimes I have that in other scripts. It's like constantly listening for your button press, even though the menu is not open. So this will fix that for us. Note that you may also need to remove the key down event listener in the before destroy method to avoid memory leaks. This approach should work for most cases. Okay, so that's interesting. You want to destroy your key listener, your event listener. Get destroyed. Okay, so basically what it's saying is we don't have mounted, we have watch. We have methods and watch rather than mounted. Can we add it to our watch method? As we don't use mounted. Yes, you can add the keyboard event listener to the watch method in a Vue.js instead. So see, this is really cool. So we're going to add this bit of code to the watch section. This should check our key events. So we're going to go console.log Q pressed. Oh, and then we're going to go E pressed. Oh, that's in our methods section. Okay. So we can put it here. So the other part is I'm just going to do this in I mean, it's got like a thing for if it's open or not, but I'm not going to do that right now. I just want to make sure this is working. Okay, so that's what ChatGPT reckons for Vue.js. So that's saved me a lot of bumping around in the dark. Whoa. We broke something. Unexpected dot. 145. So the watch section doesn't like it. Okay, so maybe we got to do this. Is watching the is menu up when is menu open changes true. I guess we have display. Can you rewrite with is menu open changed to display? Certainly, here's an example of how you can modify the previous code to use display instead of is menu open. New val equals menu. So now I've got to tell ChatGPT our display value is either true or false. I see. So then it rewrites it. Okay, so this is an example. Watch method is watching display property for changes. When display changes to true, the keyboard event listener is added. When it's to change, the listener is removed. Okay, so if we put this in watch, let's see if code is no longer broke. Okay, so we can see that the menu didn't wig out. Yeah, and if we look in our menu or our console, you can see QE pressed. If I press Q 3 times, 1, 2, 3, we've got 3 Qs in here. Okay, so now if that happens, we need to set active to the next li item so that these buttons will change their position. And also we need to change the title based on that. So when we press Q or E, how can we set toggle, how can we toggle the class active on the li item? Q being left and E being right side or right direction. And then I just type in my HTML code for this bit. I should probably make it window just for the AI. To toggle the active class on li items, when you can modify the handle key down. And that's some funky things. Using the li elements we want to type class on the navcat class. Yeah, this is nuts. Oh, okay, that's updating the index. Did it already talk about changing the subtitle? We also set to the new index and update the subtitle property to the ID. See, it already did that. I was going to ask it to change the title. Damn. That's so cool. Because what I was going to tell it to do next was like update. And I left it out of my question. I was going to like tell it, hey, we need to change this title to be the value that's in here once this active gets toggled, right? And it already did that. It already said, hey, you can also change this by... That's spooky, man. Like, what? That's nasty. I mean, it's awesome. Not nasty, what am I talking about? Okay. So, we just have to take the HTML. Man, I love ChatGPT. Shit's hectic. Set the way that it formats stuff sometimes. Okay, we'll fix the formatting in a sec. Alright, the other part is... You have to have navcats, active index. We set these at the top. Right, so those are default values essentially when you open the menu. Oh, this needs to be inside data. Where does data go to? Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. All right. Mounted. I don't use mounted. What do we use instead of mounted? Listen, watch. Can I put it in there? Okay. Now we put this in methods, so handle key down is changed to this. Just gonna ask it, can go in watch, as I don't use mounted. No, you can't set in watch option because it's in the updated hook which runs every time. Okay, so here's an example. Updated, okay. Maybe I need a mounted section. Let's see if that works. Where's the function? Is that inside the data? It's outside of methods, okay. I guess that's fine. see if this works. Okay. You told me to do a lot of things, ChatGPT. Oops. Still got a click event stopping that. Do not read properties of undefined. Reading ID. One 147. So we have an error. Cannot read properties of undefined. Okay. Okay. Oh, maybe I should just give it my entire code. This is my entire app.js code. What is your question regarding the code? How can I fix uncaught type error? Oh, you didn't reference my code. Whoa, what is this? How would I fix uncaught error, blah, 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 in the following code? Well, this is what you told me to code, ChatGPT. Yeah, miss. Oh, I can't tell. How do I copy with lines of code? How would I copy my code to show line numbers from Sublime Text 3? Whoop. Okay, that's cool. We click on the line, click down to here, right click, so copy with syntax highlighting. That didn't work. Anyway, I think I know how to fix this. We're just going to go back up to this bit. Update active index. Paste that with this. Oh shit. Wrong one. Okay, now we've got something else wrong on 144. Okay. I guess this is where it's an issue because it's written all the code for me. I don't quite understand it. So we need to fix some stuff. I think this updated needs to go. Is this? That never actually gets called anywhere. So, cannot read properties of undefined 147. Navcats. The navcats is just empty. Where should this code go in my app.js file? Oops. Wait, stop generating. You can add this code inside the updated method of your Vue.js. It's declared in the data method and initialized as an empty array. Then updated method is defined to update. So after data, take this. Doesn't seem right that you're just sticking it wherever. Okay, let's go back a few steps because this is broke. Okay, so based on the following code. Based on the following HTML and app.js, how could I toggle the active class on the li items based on either Q or E button press, Q being left direction, E being right. App.js code. Oh, this needs to be in Vue.js. Using Vue.js based on the following. It's like writing out the entire code. Just kind of stop. So let's just see if that works. Take this HTML, bung it in. This makes more sense, it's more simple. So active cat. Because before it was like throwing shit in weird positions. I'm like, just putting like functions just nowhere where I've seen them before. Previous cat, next cat. Do we have key down? I just need to regenerate this response because it fucked up. Okay. I mean, our pressing is still working, but it's not linking together. Let's see what it gets back with. Doing a different thing again, okay. Okay, so methods. Okay, so that's what we need. We'll do current item, blah, blah, blah. Current item equals 0. Toggle active. This. Get rid of previous cat, next cat. This is our HTML. And then handle key down event. This one looks more promising. Who knows? Oh no, it broke. What do we do? 147. Okay, we didn't put a comma. Righto. That's better. Oh yeah, baby. However, it doesn't change the title. But you can see that oh, it even does a quick one when you hold it down. I love that. Okay, so that's pretty powerful little bit of code for this. We can use this everywhere now. But we also need to like set other values. So now I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Yeah. How can we change the based on the ID of the LI item currently with active? Yeah, I mean, it took a little bit of fucking around with ChatGPT because it was doing some weird shit with Vue.js. Oh no, it's doing JavaScript. Using our Vue.js code. Oh man, it's gone crazy. It's adding all sorts of shit. Okay, so maybe we won't use too much ChatGPT. I feel like I can probably get it myself. I mean, I'm glad it's commented its code, so it then tells me what's going on. Okay. Right. So we're doing that. Get all the list items, remove the active class from the current item. I guess I've got to give it this code because I've gone balls deep. I need to use it. Using view.js and the following HTML and app.js, how could we change the P class subtitle text to the ID of the active li element? App.js HTML. So the real future of coding is how good are you at writing AI prompts. Because if you get the prompt right, then it works, but if you don't, you get crazy answers that make no sense. Okay, so it's added like, yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so in computed, we're gonna add this. Right, so that's been added. In our method, toggle active direction has been given a different thingamajiggy. I don't think handle events hasn't changed. Toggle active direction. So that's essentially the same. So that hasn't changed at all. I just added that. And then the HTML on click toggle active. Active item ID. Alright, I'll just change the HTML and I think that should hopefully be good. No, I can't have app in there. That's weird. Why did it put that there? I hope that works. Oh, damn it. we got an error. What do we got wrong? I need to do this again. Because it thought that was our entire HTML, but it's not. Oh. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it's too long. Let's change that. Try reloading the conversation. Oh no, did I lose that last bit? Okay, we'll copy the whole question and change the HTML to this. Just to see if it put it in the right spot. Yeah, that makes more sense. So we've got items and active item. Okay, so go up to the top. We've got I need to keep current item. Items. Well, what happened to our active item? Oh, I guess it only needs one. Level active. What? It cut out a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Nah, this is fucking, what are you doing? Nah, you drunk, AI. We're going back to the other one, and then because we know that works. Alright, that's good. Oh wait, maybe it's because I didn't... Did I not save the HTML? that's probably why I didn't change the HTML. Okay, let's just try that. I mean, it's working, but it's not changing the P class. I think we've got to like put what is it? Active item. Maybe we do that. Hey! There we go. Boom. Okay, so this is all done with Vue.js now, so that's cool. Okay, now we have to change the page. Righto. That took a fair bit of time, right? I've done this in just jQuery a lot faster, so. But this works better. Like, I've never been able to get it to cycle through like that, so that's really cool. And it also does the skip to the end and back to the start way fast, way cleaner than what I've done. So, yeah. Now we need to just show and hide the divs based on what is active ID. So, if key equals active item, okay, so okay, so how would I change this if? How would I change this if statement to use the active item variable we used in this HTML using Vue.js. It used to be better at remembering like what language you were using. It's kind of been like forgetting stuff. No, I don't want to update this. Will bind the active variable. I want to use the active item variable to trigger the visibility of another div, the div below, using Vue.js. Here is the current if statement for that div. Eh. That's pretty cool. So we create computed. Is active. And then we do v if is active. So this will only add and remove torso stuff. Yeah, it's working. So torso stuff is removed. Oh dude, I can get rid of all that other stuff. That's fucking working. Accessories, legs, waist, torso. There we go. So now I can remove the stuff because there's still stuff way down the bottom, like old stuff that we don't need. This is sick. Wow. Okay, so that was perfect. Nailed it, chat. So I've got all this other stuff down here, right? So this is the hard-coded waist and legs. So basically, I should be able to cut all of these out, right? Because I'll just uncomment them so I can uncomment everything. Because I don't want to get rid of them if I still need them. So that's that. We can leave that out. But this cuts down our code by a massive amount because we're not like hard coding redundant shit, basically. That was very smart, ChatGPT. You're the best. Okay, so we take that out. The only thing I don't like is that subtitle. Yeah, it took the dash out of there. That's why it looks small. Okay. Boom. There we go. So now we only have the torso stuff, waist, legs, accessories. Yeah, boyo. Nice, that's exactly what I wanted to do. But why is that P? Oh, that's class subtitle. I need this ID equals subtitle. Hopefully that fixes the formatting, doesn't break it. Yeah. Ah, that's nicer. That's nice and big. Sweet. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Okay. That's looking much better. Does it still work? Yeah, it still works. Yeah, cool. That shirt doesn't really work with this outfit, but that's what you get. You get sometimes on the big jobs. Okay. I want to fix this gold thing too. What is going on with our view markets? Oh, it might be, this probably doesn't work on the, I'm gonna go see, I'll push those changes to the live server. And then we can see if the gold currency stuff is working. So I'd like to also sell some gold using the current bloody yo, back. Yo, check this, bro. So the close menu does this now. So you can quickly filter through categories. Oh, sorry, bro. So if you press Q or E, it will cycle through. So instead of having like a really long ass fucking thing. This is what I kind of want to add to the creator menu as well, because it's kind of annoying having to like fucking click through next at the bottom. You can just go boop 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 boop. And look, you can spam the fuck out of it and it doesn't break. I've always loved the ones where you can hold it and it'll keep going through the menu, not just like you have to keep pressing it individually. So that's that. I mean, that's more like a quality of life change to this. We still need to go through. I know Simon's been going through stuff, so I'll just wait for her to send her details through. DRB are like 60% through the mail stuff, so hopefully oh, she finished it. Awesome. Sweet. So yeah, I'll chuck those values in. The females, yeah. All but the hats. Yeah, I mean, there was a few like little errors that I had to tidy up, but nothing major. The bulk of the work is curating the outfit items, so that's the important part. We can use the computer to figure out where the little commas and stuff need to go, so that was all good. I tidied that up. Yeah, so I'm gonna push this menu change to the live server. So to do that, I have to use GitHub desktop, which you guys can't see. And so added category filter to clothing menu. Okay, so kind of don't want this terminal to show up on stream, so that's good. We can't see it. I only see my desktop. Okay, I'm getting distracted. What are we doing? We're logging into the server via SSH. Please don't work out the address. Arlo giving his contributions. Arlo's my 10-month-old son. Or 11, coming up 11, is 11? No, in a couple of days. I would have thought my mic would maybe not pick him up, but he's loud enough to get through the filter. Okay, so now we're telling GitHub to bloody pull the changes onto the live server. Okay, so the live server should now have that change. And we'll restart that resource. Yeah. Parks Clothing restarted. It's a good name, yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't know any Arlos either, so there wasn't any like, you know, people to ruin the name, you know, how it's like, oh, yeah, my high school bully who had that name or something. It's kind of funny. None of that. Like, I dated a girl with that name. Didn't end well. Unique in them. Yeah, I mean, it suits him, I feel. I couldn't imagine calling him anything different. Sometimes we call him Arlington. His formal name, according to my sister-in-law. So I'm just loading, yeah, you guys can probably see this. Loading into the live server. That isn't there, guys, so don't join it. I think the gold commodities should hopefully work. I think it was just because trying to run the commodities API off the local server doesn't like it, maybe. The goals. I said gold, selling gold. What do you mean, like, what are my goals? I think I've got this weird bug, like it's reloading the chick's hair over and over again. But that was because yeah, I thought so. Because I changed my gender from male to female, so I don't know. That's something I had to try out. Because I guess are we gonna let people do that? Like create a male character and then switch it to female? It's because I think that might be a bit easy to dupe people. Okay, so this is proper fucked. So I'm gonna try and get commodities working again. Server 19. Okay, I'm just having a look at the commodities thing. So I'm just checking to see if there's an error. Like it should print there was an error, but it doesn't seem to be. I mean, that's not important really. Unstore. So if we trigger the market menu, maybe it's because it's the interactions menu button. So looking at the code, trigger server events, check market. So I believe that's doing that. Server check market. Connect API. Send NUI message true. Load is true. I'm gonna go console.log. Success. Connection success. Oh no, this is a pain in the ass. Got to bloody push to the main server. There's something we'll have to follow a strong story in our server law. I want to change things around and go for more fictional setting and remove all the negative stuff no one's passed. Oh yeah. I don't want it to be some sort of political thing. Okay. It's more so like, do you allow that big of a change to your character's appearance? I think you just gotta like only allow certain changes. You know, like using a barber, just change the facial hair rather than like opening the entire menu again. Such a long menu name. Okay, so it's connected to the API. Oh, this is, yeah, fucking every time I change. You want to send me something you really like, go for it, my man. Okay. Now we should be able to restart. Well, I only had to press it once. Oh, so the data is undefined. Okay. Let's just console log JSON, see what we get. So it's either my API keys expired or they've changed their symbol names or something. Because it's connecting to the API and then it's not doing a thing after that. So what are we actually getting back from the API? Yeah, we've got an object. That's good. Data. Valid access key. Okay, so something's happened to my API key. What's going on with commoditiesapi.com? Sign in. Oh, you have to verify your phone number. This is new. You've seen the CAD Dream clothing store thing. Nah. What does he do? Let me just give this company my phone number, I guess. He said, oh, is that the YouTube video? CAD bro. He's got a few things that I wanted to use, I think. Oh man, I've been getting my phone. I got a new phone number and I've been giving it to people like, it was so wrong. Success. Okay, I've got a new API access key. Very different to the last one. Okay. So, wait, that's not even the right bloody... Okay. Sweet. So here's our commodities, right? So it looks very similar to the bloody the notes menu off the old Frontier stuff. Oh, his hairdresser is great. Awesome. Excuse me for a sec, guys. Getting very tired of blowing my nose constantly. So the use of this is you can then like sell your gold based on 355.84 an ounce. So at the moment, like the script, it says like 1 nugget, right? So I think if we were to do 1 nugget equals 1 ounce, that would be way too much. Because I've got like 3 nuggets and I'd have $600. Excuse me. So looking at this, got to change it a fair bit too. Because like, that's the other thing. So crude oil, $17 a gallon. Yeah, so this is based off, these are all real world commodities values, right? But they're divided by like, to be 20% of what the actual value is, to make it sort of like 1899 values. So these will fluctuate every day, or like every time you open the menu, but we've got a limited amount of API calls a day, which is like 100. So it's kind of like people can play the stock market via the API menu. So at the moment, it just shows you what it is. And the only one we're leveraging at the moment is crude oil. So if I go and do a oil delivery, so I think I'd have to be like set job 1 Heartland oil 10. So if I go over there now and deliver some oil, I think I get $17. I can't remember, unless I like made it change to be more than. Okay, so for start delivery, we'll go deliver some oil. Let's see how much money we get for delivering oil. Yeah, I guess we've got to like, you know, fine tune it all to make it work with the other items and are not based on the commodities market, because it could do some funny shit. But because I've seen other servers do stock markets where it's just like random. You buy a stock and then it changes all the time. It's just a random number thing. Whereas this is like, it's the commodities market. It's real. You can play along at home and pay attention to what's going on in the world, and that'll influence your Red Dead commodities values and stuff. So I'm getting a paycheck as well. I guess you get paid per hour and per delivery. I have to. I mean, this is what a lot of the testing will be. Is this like working well, or is it going to be a bit funky? Yeah, I mean, like, it's going to create some sort of dynamic stuff. So, like, if you can sell gold to an NPC, or you can sell it based on the commodities market, might be better to sell it on the market or sell it to the NPC based on yeah. Man, NPCs, they just copy your input. Hey, I swear, like, they do the opposite of what you're doing at you. because I was like tapping the keys and he was like moving exactly in time with my key presses. But the other thing was I wanted to make it so you can buy commodities bonds. So you can go in there and buy like, you know, $100 worth of oil bonds. And you get like a document that you hold in your inventory. And then you can go back and you can sell those bonds and it will, you know, if the commodities market has gone up, then you make some money. If it goes down, you lose some money. So you can basically just buy and sell bonds. Or shares, commodity. I don't know what you call it, commodity shares. Oh no. Yeah, so I think this one must go to Saint Denis. There's a few different spots to deliver oil to. And it's just random. It's not like you pick where you're delivering. Yeah, so we've got like an awesome system in the background ready to facilitate that. I've just got to create the menus for the buying and selling of stuff. And then I'm just wondering how much, like when you gold pan, how much a nugget is worth in ounces, or do you just get like, instead of a nugget, you just get a few ounces of gold? Because nugget isn't really like, I don't know, I've got to fine tune that. Oh shit, I missed my turn. Because even if you get 1 ounce, you get, that's $360 currently for 1 ounce of gold. But an ounce, if you like pour it out, it looks like a fair bit, doesn't it? Because I watched that, yo, what up, Smoke? I watched that gold diggers show where they like follow around the roughneck crews mining gold. And 1 ounce is like a fair bit poured out onto like a scale. So I'd imagine like doing, what the hell is this route, man? Jesus, I'm not going down there. You're crazy. Oh, it's in there, that's right, god damn. Oh, what did I hit? I love the turning circle on these wagons. Oh man. Is my Austin Powers fucking turn. What? Did I break it? I got $35. So what is that? Because the current oil price was $17. So calculator. So 35 divided by 17. Oh, divide. Oh, that's my mute. Negative on my numpad is mute button. I think what I did was, yeah, you either do 4 gallons or 8 gallons, and then the other person, the driver gets that much, and the rest goes into the thingy, into the society fund. So I mean, that's working. So basically I got paid for 2 gallons of oil based off that, because it was 17.5 and I just got 35. Yeah, so oil fields would get a fair bit of money. I'm just going to check to see if it takes me back to, because it's meant to take you back to the oil fields. Yeah, it does. Let's make sure this is still working. I'm not going to go that way, but because this is how I need to make the general store jobs, because it kind of just like ends your delivery after you've got there. It takes away your wagon. I think that really like stopped people from doing that work. So this one's more of a loop. It just tells you to go back to the fields. Oh. What is going on with the GPS though? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so owning the oil fields is pretty lucrative. So I'll just go back and trigger one more delivery just to make sure that this is all running again. So I'm glad I checked that. They changed their API keys. They didn't send me an email. I figured they'd be like, hey, you have to verify your phone number. This is like a super dangerous job if someone shoots your wagon. Do you feel people will just leave the cart where they deliver though? Yeah. I think when you like, if you cancel the job, it stops the wagon and it gets off, and then it despawns it. But if you get off the wagon, like, yeah, you can't stop that. I guess I've got to code some shit into that. If you abandon the wagon, then the job's over. Yeah, maybe you have to put a bond down. Yeah, deposit. Who knows? Or just if you abandon the cart, like, you lose. The job just ends. Like, I don't want it to be too money grabbing. Like, I don't want to be too restrictive, like having to pay to start the job. Like, if you've got no money, you'll never be able to start it. So it's kind of like, maybe you get a bonus for returning the wagon. You know, use the carrot rather than the stick. Oh, I had to check to see if the clothes are working too. I might make it so that it makes you stop too when it, because it says you have to wait while it loads. That's a bit funky. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Like, you have to go to a valve and like press a button and then hold it or something, and then because there's a delivery driver and then there should be like a worker job, and then there's going to be like the owner who can hire and fight. Like, because I wanted to, I don't know if this would just be too crazy. You can increase and decrease production based on how many workers you've got. So you can do the math. You can look at like the commodity price of oil, and if it's high, you want to increase production to get more oil to deliver. And so we've got to like track how many gallons of oil the actual thing's making. So if you run out of oil, you can't deliver any more oil. So that's another like level of fucking detail. Well, I mean, if you've got, so yeah, so it's you know, it's economics. If you've got too much oil and you're delivering heaps, the price is gonna, well, I mean, it's based on the commodities market, so like I don't think it's going to get changed by how much you deliver. How much you produce will dictate how much you can sell. Oh, I gotta slow down that wheel. And get rid of the start delivery button. Okay, so it's given me a new delivery point. So that worked. Because that wheel went way too fast. And I've got to disable the menus while that's happening. Okay, so we'll just drop this one off as well. And you get a paycheck by the looks of it. Where am I going this time? Going to Blackwater, okay. So I'll probably wrap up the stream once I've done this delivery, because we know this is all working. But I have to make some notes for this one. We have got to bring the wagon to a stop when you get to the point, so they can't keep driving. And then fix the status wheel to show the actual time, because I think it's just been set back to whatever the default is. And what was the other thing? Remove the menus when doing a resupply with the oil. Driving and texting, it's not good. Whoa. Okay. I gotta tweak my graphics settings though, because I feel like even for the 4070, it's not looking that great. Like it's a little bit choppy. I gotta put the park production sign back up on the wall now that we're in the new place. So I'm getting asked for the 3M hooks. Like, big or small? How many do you need? Like, just one. Just one big one. One big O. Cornwall. So how come it says Cornwall and not Heartland? I guess that's... I wonder if there's a Heartland oil wagon. Or if they're all just Cornwalls. Forgot how pretty this game is though. Okay, nearly at Blackwater, so we can see if we get the same amount of oil. Probably will. Because I think it only updates if you open the menu. So we left it at 1750. Morning, friend. The lantern maker.
Good morning, friend.
Yeah, so I got the same amount. So the wagon goes away if you cancel the job. Just like that. And yeah, there you go. We got 35 bucks again, so that's pretty cool. Oh, that was that. Okay. Yeah, closed. Did this... Yep, that works now. Sweet. We have got categorize close. Loss. Nice one, River. Alright. Well, that's probably all the productive coding I'm going to get done on stream. If you got ideas and suggestions and stuff, hit us up in the Discord. Just in the general channels or whatever. I might not be so good on DMs. But yeah, I'll keep doing these streams. So I usually do Tuesday and Thursday here in Australia, but it's like Monday, Wednesday for you guys in the States. So yeah, and I kind of do little bits and pieces in between that during the week. But yeah, Tuesday, Thursday for me, Monday, Wednesday for you Americanos. But yeah, well, hopefully, I mean, we're a bit behind schedule due to me moving countries and my computer getting fucked up. So I would hope to be further along than this for relaunching. But yeah, we'll let you know when stuff's happening and hopefully build some hype back up again. But thanks for all the subs and all the thingies and the follows. You guys are awesome. The crew of guys that we're working with is awesome. I feel the vibes. It's going to be good fun once we get this up and running properly. So thanks for hanging out and watching the stream. I'll post when I'm next up again, which will be on Thursday hopefully.